home, I would love to show you what it is I've been doing, and maybe you can do it for yourself, and that will allow you to be able to supplement your income and earn a few extra bucks a day. So those of you that are new here, I appreciate you coming in. As you guys are coming in, Rock Runner, thanks for coming in, my friend. Two Odros, Brian, thanks for popping in. You guys are popping in. Please write in the comments where you guys are watching from. I'd love to know who I'm connecting with. And please tap the screen, get some likes on here, because that really just helps push this out. So what I want to share with you is how you can make money passively from home in a few hours with minimal work to yourself, following a blueprint to do so. This came to me at a time where I was working two jobs. And the reason why I had to start working two jobs is because, like most Americans, right, we take on debt in the form of, let's say, credit card debt and loans. And paying it back, if you can relate, just becomes a can that gets. And last year, I ran out of road. Debt was due, and they wanted it in a lump sum payment, and I didn't have it. So insert me working a full 9 to 5 to having to pick up a third shift overnight job to try to make ends meet and to try to pay this debt down. Now I'm working two 40-hour a week jobs, burning the candlestick at both ends, too exhausted to do anything, right? And I'm working so much and only seeing my wife and kids on the weekends, and was stressed, right? Was overwhelmed with how much I was working and how it seemed like I was even breaking even at times or at a deficit. I'm talking about the highlight of payday was the fact that I had enough left over after all the auto withdrawals to drive through Wendy's for a 4 for $4 that I could enjoy by myself. So I knew what I was doing wasn't working. So I thought, hey, let me start door dashing and Uber Eats and stuff, grocery delivery in my spare time, right? Convincing myself that this is just some extra cash on top. And when it came down to it, no, we needed that money to make ends meet and survive. So 24 hours in a day, and you're working almost all of them, that for me wasn't sustainable. I knew if I could figure out how in a couple of hours from home to make a few extra bucks online, because I knew people were out there doing it, right? If I could ramp that up to about 600 bucks a week, I would be able to quit that job, right? Get my nights and weekends back and be able to be financially secure, one, and mentally secure physically, to have the energy to hang out with my wife and daughters and just be present physically, and most important, mentally, guys. Like, I know you can relate. Back in the day, they used to say the lights are on, but nobody's home, meaning you're there, but your mind is somewhere else, guys. Like feeling guilty for not being at work or being out trying to figure out a way to produce income. And that's just not sustainable for long term. Yes, you may make money, but at what cost, right? Your mental health, your physical health, right? Or even worse, you're doing all this grinding at a 9 to 5 and they fire you, lay you off, or what have you, right? So when I was at the third shift overnight job, I think they call it doom scrolling on my feed, I came across this lady by the name of Michelle O'Neill. And what resonated with me is how happy she was, right? Telling her story that she was a single mother, divorced with 6 kids, looking in the mirror, wondering how the hell she got there, right? Being stressed, overwhelmed about her financial situation being broke, but discovered this opportunity where a couple of hours a day she could plug into a proven blueprint that allowed her to make 100% profits from home. What's happening, my brother? Pay the mama. Thank you for hopping in, Liz. Right. And she learned this skill in a couple hours a day, which taught her how to take done for you, proven products, and was able to then plug into this class that taught her the skills to be able to get customers that were already looking for these type of products and be able to get in front of them to make anywhere from $100 to $900 daily. Right. And that was right where I was wanting to be. An extra $600 a week is what I wanted. And she was saying this could teach me to make an extra $900 a day. And I figured if I could just be a student of this, give myself 3 months, right, was my timeline to be able to ramp up and learn how to make an extra $600 a week. That way I'd be able to kill and get rid of one of those jobs, get my nights and weekends back. So I watched her for about 2 days, because what happens when you first discover something like this, you're like, let me do my research, right? Let me think about it, which in hindsight was just let me fear about it, right? Will this really work? You know, she's a real pretty lady, right? And it's got to be easy for her, right? Or, sounds good, works for her, but can it work for me? Or I've tried stuff like this in the past and didn't get the results, right? And then another debt collector calls, right? And then you get another certified letter, them asking where the hell our money is, right? So I figured at that point, I had nothing to lose. So I went and binged on her page and saw all the answers to my doubts and things that I was thinking about, right? Like, I don't have a whole ton of money right now. And this provided a solution that it pays you 100% profit. Thank you for the follow, my friend. And that's what I needed, as much money as I could get as fast as possible, right? And then it's based around a 2-hour workday. So I was able to do 30 minutes here, 30 minutes there, an hour before or after the girls woke up or went to bed, because the blueprint is based around income producing activity. This is the first program I came across that actually teaches you what to do, say, and post within that 2-hour window to start getting customers to discover you on social media, which then allows you to discover what the company creates for you. Is 4 done for you digital products that teaches people exactly how to do this, right? And then they teach you how to automate the process, which means the systems out there working for you the other 22 hours a day that you aren't in the classroom doing your income activity to get the customers. And they build the automated system for you, right? So that takes care of me being able to get money, right? It takes care of me having to spend a whole bunch of time doing this, because it's based around 2 hours of income producing activity. And then the system takes over the other 24 hours of the day. So I'm golden. If you're not tech savvy, this is perfect, because the products are done for you, packaged, ready to go. And the system is pre-built for you. All you have to do is connect it so you can get paid and you can get leads, right? And what I love most about this program since I've started is that they've now implemented payment plans. So through companies like Afterpay, through Affirm, and through Klarna, you can actually pay over time to get into this class program and get these products going for you, right? So for little to, I've had customers now, nothing out of pocket, because they have relationships with those companies already. The company may waive your down payment and your first payment's not due for 30 days. Now you're able to get access to this type of information for little to maybe nothing out of pocket and start learning and earning. You still get access to the program. You still get 100% profit from all the sales, even though you put it on a payment plan, right? And what I love most is that I don't have to bug friends and family with what I'm doing. I'm not having to follow up with people, right? Because my friend Liz, right? And my favorite part of this business is the fact that it's automated, guys, right? So what that means is this: how the system is built, it has 4 pre-built pages, right? First page, when somebody discovers you, it prompts them to put in their email to get a copy of the blueprint on what we're doing, right? After it collects their email, there's a page here that they meet that has a video presentation on it, and it does all the selling for you, right? And then there's a button they click to move to the next page, which does all the telling about the business, right? And then the last page is a done for you sales page, right? Which does all the closing where someone can buy. And what I love about this is that this is working for you 24/7, right? When somebody discovers you on social media, you direct them to your automated system link in your bio, and it collects their email and takes them through the sales process. And the beautiful thing is this is what keeps me off of phones and out of DMs and what have you, because if they're not ready to go immediately, they still put their email in, allowing you to follow up. And when I say you, the automated system just sends them a sequence of follow-up emails, right? Just tapping their shoulder, reminding them that this is here for them when they're ready. And when they're ready, it just swings them back to the presentation and it takes them through the automated web pages, right? And when the sale page closes, there's 4 done for you digital product solutions that they can invest in. And if they don't have their own product, you get the resale rights for this program that you purchased, which puts anywhere from $100 up to $900 per sale per day per customer directly in your bank account, guys. And you're only spending 2 hours a day learning the skills to be able to get the customers to find your automated system, right? And the system approximately is 30 minutes of copy and paste ads, which are free ads, where the ad copy is done for you, and over 200 copy and paste ad high traffic classified websites are provided for you. And then you spend approximately an hour a day creating content, 3 pieces of content, right? Where I chose to plant my flag is here on TikTok, right? Where these pieces of content are relatable. And the blueprint tells you exactly what to do, say, and post to be relatable. When you're relatable, it stops the scroll, right? Just like this live, something about it you related to, it stops your scroll, right? And then at the end of the video, you put a CTA. Somebody out there watching, put in the comments if you're using CTAs or know what a CTA is, right? You put a good CTA at the end of your video. And this is why social media marketing doesn't work for most people, because they're not doing it this way. When you relate to your perfect customer, you stop your scroll and you put a CTA asking them to comment something like yes, right? Which is a call to action, right? You know they're interested. So they're telling you right on your content that they want more information. So you direct them to the link in your bio and they can go through the automated system immediately and get that information. But because that stopped their scroll and they related to it. They watched the whole thing and then commented. TikTok's like, oh, this is a good video. It's keeping them on the platform longer. Keep making videos like this, and we'll just keep showing them, right, to this viewer. But since we're an algorithm, we know more people like them, right? So we're going to go find more people like them to show this video to, because this may potentially keep them on the platform longer, and they may potentially be interested, right? And it's going to push your content to those people, right? So now you're using TikTok's algorithm to go out and discover people for you. And when you're responding to them to go to the link in your bio, you're engaging. So TikTok's loving that. It's like they're watching, they're engaging, and then the creator's engaging back. So let's keep pushing this out, and it's finding your perfect customer for you. And again, you never have to get on the phone with them, DM, right? Text, deal with tire kickers, because they put their email in and are able to get all the information and even purchase 24/7. And you're only spending a couple hours a day learning the skills and putting content out there, being mentored step by step what to do, say, and post to make this work for you. And I invite you guys to check it out, right? Website is pretty simple. It's getdailypayments.com. All right, getdailypayments.com is the website. Or you just tap my face anywhere where it is around the screen. Make sure you follow me on the way by. I would appreciate it. And then the link is in my bio, and you can see the automated system at work for yourself. And you can put it to work to earn commissions for yourself too, if you like. I appreciate the support, my friend. Thank you so much for stopping by. Right. And this is how, in a couple of hours a day, guys, right, you're able to earn income from home, not only from home, but from wherever you are in the world. Right. Because I actually run this business from a couple of apps on my phone. Today, I got my income producing activity done by 10:30 a.m., guys. Right? So now you have the rest of the day to do exactly what you want to do and we're going to be doing anyway. So running the kids to school, or even if you're working a full-time 9 to 5, right? You can be sitting at work or driving the kids to school, right? Grocery shopping. And because you got your income producing activity knocked out throughout your day, a $900 payment comes in, right? And you're like, okay, I could get used to this, right? These payments are coming in passively now without you having to be punching the clock, guys. $900 coming in, right, in a day at the 9 to 5. That's like 2.5 weeks of work, guys. It's 60-ish hours to make $900 at that third shift overnight job I was working, right? That coming in passively, right, daily, by plugging into this blueprint, having this automated system working for you, right? Tomorrow, you're not stressing about dinner and how you're going to pay for it, right? Because the money's there. You're not stressing about how you're going to pay your car note, your mortgage, right? Your rent, right? This coming in daily on top of your full-time job. You're able to start rifling down debt, guys, right? And in a few short months, a year, you're debt free, right? $900 a day is $328,500 a year. You say yes today, right? September 11th, 2025, you're a six-figure earner. 2026, you've done it twice over. 2027, congratulations. In 3 years or less, you're a self-made millionaire, right? But I understand most people aren't going to get started with something like this because it'll take you 3 years to become a millionaire, right? But these are the same people that'll work for a company or for an employer or a business owner and build their dream for 20, 30, 40 years, right? And retire broke, depressed, or even worse, they get let go before they're able to retire and are starting from scratch in your 40s, 50s, 60s. Where at this point, you know what you're worth, and jobs know what you're worth too. They're not willing to pay you what you're worth. Why not learn the skills in a few hours a day to put passive income to work for yourself and then shock yourself with the results, guys? I don't know a single person that wouldn't like some extra income, right? And wouldn't mind if you told them that you could plug them into a system that tells them exactly what to do, say, and post and how to set it up to get it flowing in, right? Because most of us have tried other things. Let me know in the comments if you are a burnt out MLMer, right? A burnt out network marketer, right? You've tried making money online before and didn't know what the hell you were doing. So you're just donated to course after course after course after course, right? Masterclass after masterclass, right? And haven't even made your initial investment back. I know exactly what that's like. And this is the first thing I ran into that led with the product teaching you the skills to get a customer base digitally, guys, right? Most big name brand stores are closing up their brick and mortar stores and going strictly online and hiring people like influencers and digital marketers to market their products. They understand the power in this system, guys, right? When you're collecting people's email, you're not looking for a new customer every day. The system is getting you new customers into your email list, but the email is following up with them on automations, guys, right? So you have predictability in your business because from this system in our community, we know that every 20 people that put their email in, on average, one of them buys, right? So now you have predictability in your business and you're not just wishing, hoping, and praying for a sale. You have something to drive towards. And then you're getting daily instruction and weekly live mentorship on how to get customers. You just got to plug in, right? This allowed me, guys, in the first 24 hours because I gave myself the expectation of being okay with not making profits for the first 3 months because I knew this is something that I've never done before. So I was going to give it a try for 90 days because that's like the typical new job probation period. I got my system set up in the first 24 hours and made my first $300 online in my first 24 hours. In my first 10 days, I was able to make my initial investment back and profit and went on that first 30-day period to make $4,950 without a business I created, without products that I'd created because they were done for me. I'm not tech savvy. The company pre-built everything for me, right? And I didn't have to create anything. I was able to slap my name on this and brand it to myself and learn the skills to get customers into that automated system and let the system work for me, guys. This is what's possible. This allowed me the month that I was able to quit that third shift overnight job now, that month I made $6,100, right? And the job was only bringing in $2,400 a month, guys, right? I realized that working a 9 to 5 was getting in the way of me building a legacy for my family, right? Gave all my time, energy, attention, and resources to a job. When I finally made the switch to learn how to do this myself, I literally tripled my productivity, right? This is what I'm saying, guys. We're so secure with our job that we're freaking clenching pennies and stepping over dollars by not learning a new skill, right? I have a customer that reached out to me that said she watched me for 2 months thinking this was too good to be true, right? She worked in the healthcare field, had a solid job, she called it, right? A secure job. She said she watched me for 2 months, right? And in that 2 months, that solid and secure job had a 92-hour paycheck that she worked. And when she got paid, her check was short 12 hours. And they strung her along for 2 weeks, her still coming to work on time and early, staying late, giving the talk to payroll, talk to management for 2 months while she was watching me, right? And she realized she didn't have a backup plan, right? She had bills to pay still in that period that they couldn't figure out where her money was, right? She had groceries to buy, gas to put in her car to get to and from work. And she got started, guys. She just made a decision that enough was enough, right? You only have to get me one time and I'm good. And I get this text from her, right? And you see the guess what is in all caps, right? Because she told me straight up, she thought this was complete BS, right? $900 came in while she was sitting at work. What would an extra $900 coming in while you're sitting at work do for you, guys? Let me know in the comments, those that are working 9 to 5s right now, how long, right, in hours does it take you to make an extra $900? She was able to do it while she was at her 9 to 5, guys. Right? This is what's possible, guys. People are making money on the internet, right? Making full-time income, working part-time hours, right? And the blueprint I've been following is the way how, right? Leveraging other people's products so you don't have to worry about if it's a winning product or not. From day one, you have something that's proven, proof of concept. No matter who you insert into the blueprint, if they follow it, they're able to have results, right? The automated system, right? That's not a person. It's just a system, guys, working for you. When you invite a system into your life, system is an acronym for save yourself time, energy, and money, because it's working 24/7. It doesn't have to take a day off, right? And the best part is that this program has master resale rights, guys. So if you don't have your own product, you can resell this blueprint and system for 100% profit, right? That's what she did. That was one sale, guys. This is what's possible with digital marketing today, guys. Gone are the days that you have to spend tens of thousands of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars, or millions of dollars to start a business and have a mentor, right? I get mentored daily for free. I have a community of over 38,000 people that have discovered this system and are using it daily to build a digital paying customer base that I can reach out to. And then we have weekly live Zoom mentorship, right? Where we're coached and get our questions answered. 100%, Aaron. This is the place to be if you're not there, guys. Right? Why not you, guys? Why continue to spin your wheels at a job, right? And we talk about stuff like this being a pyramid scheme, right? Literally, the definition of a job, if you turn it on its head, it's a pyramid, right? You got the workers at the bottom, mid-level management, right? Supervisors, you got CEO, CFO, and then you got the owner, right? There's only one or two of them up here, and there's, hundreds and thousands, or if not more, of people down at the bottom, right? Which just means that you're an asset until you aren't, guys. Right? If something happened, you end up getting fired, or Lord forbid, you done gave all your faculties away to this job and you drop dead, right? They'll just probably send out a company email thanking you for your service, and then your job posting is up in the next moment, right? And this is what we do: is we put these jobs, unfortunately, without thinking about it, ahead of everything, guys, ahead of our family, ahead of ourselves, ahead of our kids, right? How many people had to have missed your kids' schooling events or sporting events because you have to make ends meet, right? How many of us are postponing our lives, right? Because you're living paycheck to paycheck in hopes to catch up on time. Then your car breaks down, right? Then you got to replace your roof. You got to replace your driveway, right? Friend or family member has a blowout and you're the one that helps everybody, right? This is a way to build a foundation, be selfish, only spending 2 hours a day so that you can be selfless and stop pouring from an empty cup to everybody, right? You should not have to continually put yourself in situations where you're effed up because you're making sure everybody else isn't. I hope this is making sense and resonating with people. And this is why I go live, guys, because I like to answer your questions, because I know there's a lot of bad information out there, misinformation. And I'm just wanting you to make a safe and informed decision when it comes to something like this. For me, my biggest thing was the hidden fees, right? Right? When I purchased, I invested in my blueprint and the company set up the system. And it cost me literally less than the phone that I'm streaming to you from. Once I got inside the community, there was nobody waiting there to upsell me on anything. I was able to invest in this one time and set it up and have been running it ever since with no monthly fees on a system that pays you 100% profit, guys. Where one product sale, like my friend Kimberly made, pays off your business and you're in profit mode with one sale, right? Aaron, that's perfect math. I love it. I love it, right? Why not you learn these skills, guys? Just so you have a backup plan, and then your backup plan may push your main thing out of the way, right? I love my friend Liz. I was super excited to hop on her live. She's in the community that she's in the next 20 days going to be able to walk away from her 9 to 5, guys. And I think she only picked this up about 2 to 3 months ago, right? And wasn't doing this prior, right? Was just like you and us, working every day, working a 9 to 5, right? Was skeptical when this came across, but knew that she deserved more, right? Guys, you deserve this, right? And people are thinking, I don't have an extra $600, extra $900 laying around, Khalif. What are you talking about? This is blasphemy. If I had extra $600 to $900, I wouldn't need this. Exactly, guys. That doesn't help your case. You should have an extra $600, $900 just laying around, right? But we've been so conditioned to struggle, right? When somebody puts an opportunity in front of you and it were to slap you in your face, you wouldn't even recognize it because we're just so conditioned to struggle, right? So just stop struggling, guys, right? Struggling is hard and making a decision to learn a new skill is hard, but pick your heart, right? Or you can pick the 40-40-40 lifestyle, right? 40 years, right? 40 hours a week or more just to retire and try to live off of 40% of what you made when you couldn't live on 100%, right? You'll never get rich working a job. And most people challenge me and say, well, if you invest in stocks and real estate, yeah, but who has the extra income to do so, guys? Right? The cost of living is crazy, right? And that's just monthly expense for the rent or the mortgage, right? We're in a housing crisis in the sense that there's not enough inventory and more buyers than there is houses to support them, guys. So that drives prices up, right? You go to the grocery store, guys. I remember eggs prior to what went down a couple years ago, where you could get them for 99 cents. Those same eggs are $6 and $7 now, guys, in a few short years, right? And we're all waiting for stuff to get back to normal, You think if they figure out how they can charge you more, that they will go back to the prices they were before? Right? You're living in the fantasy world, guys. This is the new normal, right? We're not going back to anything, right? But this is a way to put yourself in a position where you're making money passively, where you go to the grocery store, your groceries are paid for. You're not having to take a calculator or a grocery list anymore, right? You're going to the gas pump and you have no clue what gas is per gallon because you need it regardless. But you have the income coming in again passively that you're not even giving it a second thought on what it costs, guys. Right? No more having to put enough in your gas tank and get to work and hope for the best on the way home, or even worse, running out of gas. Who's done that? Right? So let me know in the comments, guys, what questions you have. Again, I just wanted to share with you a way to make money from home in just a few hours. And if you guys have any questions, that's exactly why we're live. Anybody in the community, I want to thank you guys for supporting me with the likes, with the engagement in the comments. But if any of you have any questions, please hop up, drop them in the comments. I would love to get them answered for you. Let me see. I got all these electronics I'm shuffling around. And just to give you guys a test drive and show you around what it is we got going on here, guys. If you're worrying about not having the experience and background from this, you don't need it, guys. This is made for the absolute beginner with no experience, right? That aren't tech savvy, that need their handheld and step-by-step instruction on how to do this. So you get access to our community, where this is the lady that I discovered this program from, and this is the community she built around her journey. In her first 17 months, she was able to take everything I just talked to you about and make $1 million in her first 17 months and built a community around it and documented the whole thing, right? And the mission here is to help you build a daily paid customer base digitally, guys, right? Notice this isn't a course to sell a course, right? This isn't make a bajillion dollars online in a day. No, the mission is to help you build customers. And you just so happen are able to sell the program for 100% profit to help other people build a daily paid customer base digitally, step by step, with a roadmap, right? And you have a 7-figure mentor. And when I say daily, literally daily, guys, she creates these 90-day success sprints to help you master the 2-hour income producing day. And literally every single day, a new video is dropped telling you exactly what to do, what to say, what to post every single day, right? To get a digital customer base daily, guys. Rinse and repeat. Right? And these videos are on average like 6 to 7 minutes long, guys. Right? We're not gonna bore you to death with information. This is watch this video, now go do it and come back. If you have any questions, watch the video again. Right? And as you see on here, this is our calendar. We're half a dozen times, right? We have live mentorship, guys. Like when you get started today, we got Tim, right? Who's a member of the community that in his first year has already done 6 figures with this, right? And he's going to tell us exactly what he did to get daily paying customers, guys. And then we're going to have a question and answer session, guys. We have half a dozen of these a week that are live, right? If you're not tech savvy, that's fine. 3 days a week, we have tech calls, right? Where an employee designates 2 hours, right? To help you set your tech up. And if you're like me, find a way to screw your tech up, help you reconnect it. Right? Everything's here, guys. And what I love most is the community itself, guys, where we're encouraged to put our wins, right? And I'll go through some of the fresh ones from today, guys, so you can kind of see what we got going on, right? Absolute beginners, right? As my friend said, Lucia said no sales yet, right? But my friend Aaron said 1 in 20 buys, guys. She's nearing into 20 leads, right? Right? You see, Luann, my first lead, guys. These are brand new people doing this, guys, right? New leads, right? These are absolute beginners. These aren't seasoned vets here, guys, that are learning these skills to be able to make money online, right? All wins aren't monetary, guys. It's just becoming a student of this stuff that'll help pull you out of your pit of despair when it comes to your finances. See, my friend here got a $300 ding on her 4th live ever, right? Today's the day, going live for the first time, guys. Absolute beginners are in here getting to it, right? You see, Terry, $300 came in this morning, already a $2,400 week, guys. And it's only what, Wednesday, right? This is an international business, right? My friend just followed the blueprint and somebody in the Netherlands discovered her. $300, right? Right? You guys see the wins, guys, and the titles, right? And just this week so far, right? Francie, 4 months in, right? Just learning and earning. First $300 sale, guys. When you learn how to do it once, what do you think's going to happen after that? Right? Right? You see my friend here, 900 dings lining up daily. $900 Friday, $900 Sunday, $900 Monday, $900 yesterday, $3,600 in less than a week, guys. Carolyn, 10K in 30 days. Right? Just woke up late, right? Money coming in while you're sleeping, guys. Right? $900 rolled in. Right? You got people in the community that are telling you what I did to earn $13,500 in my first 31 days. Right? And people talk about competition. Right? We all have the same products, the same system, but people are throwing the rope back to let you know exactly what they're doing to be successful. Right? Right? Terry reached his milestone, right, of 10 grand, and then 24 hours later made another 1,200. Right? What he made in 4 hours is what it took 80 hours working a 9 to 5 to make, guys. Right? Fred, first $900 sale, right? Nothing beats the feeling of now being able to fix my car and give to his wife a big birthday present because he's a pensioner, guys. Right? Fred is somebody that fell for the 40, 40, 40 and got to the end of it and seen that he got the rug pulled from under him at the finish line. Right? This is what's possible. Right? This is what's possible. Right? You see my friend Kelly, happy tears. She told herself she was doing the blueprint because she wanted to fly down and visit her son in Alabama. He's a freshman and lives across the country. Right? And she says, as a mother, this is the hardest thing she's ever had to experience. Dropping him off at school, having to fly from Colorado to Bama is $1,000 plane ticket. Right? Renting an Airbnb for a couple of nights is $2,200. Hotels are more. Right? And to go to his football game, $300 a ticket. Right? Because of this opportunity in 2 weeks, she brought home $900, and her husband and her booked their Bama weekend getaway from October, guys. Right? Can't stop crying because her dream came true. She got to see her experience her very first Bama football game, guys. Right? This is what's possible, guys. You just got to say yes and get started. And that's the hardest thing for most people. Right? Let me think about it takes over. Excuse-itis starts to boil up. I'm too old. I'm too young. Right? I'm too sick. All the stuff that have you in the situation that you're in right now. But nothing changes if nothing changes, guys. You got to stop being uncomfortable in your uncomfort and stretch a little bit, right? That's what it's about. Let me know what questions you guys have right now. Let me know. Put a 1 in the comments if you guys are with me. You guys are real quiet in here. And you know when you go live, I don't have a peanut gallery letting me know if I need to pivot or not. So put a 1 in the comments if you guys are still with me, and let me know what questions you have if you have any. Let me know. So again, website is getdailypayments.com. Link is in my bio. Just throw in your email and you can get all the information that we've been going over during the live. At checkout, I have 4 products that you actually can get started for yourself, right? And I'll walk you guys through it so there's no confusion. Let me see here, get myself pulled up. Right, so when someone discovers me on social media, and I invite you guys to do the same if you're not already on my email list getting the information, you click the first link in my link tree, get the 6-figure daily blueprint. And this is the exact same system that will be pre-built for you guys. This is the first page. Your prospect, and I invite you yourself, if you haven't already, put your email in, right? And I have a free guide for you, 10K in 30 days, guys. As you've seen, people were making $900 payments. 12 $900 payments is $10,800, guys. That's less than a sale a day over 30 days. This free guide is going to tell you how to do that step by step. That's going to get sent to you using this system. Right? And then this is the thank you page, and it lets you know your email's coming. If you don't see it, check your spam. Mark it as not spam so you get the future emails. And now our 7-figure mentor is going to do all the selling for your prospects, guys, so you don't have to. Right? And she's going to do all the telling for you on this page. Right? So you don't have to, guys. And then when your prospect's ready to go, they don't have to wait on you. Right? They get to your automated sales page. $1 million sales page, guys. Michelle, in her first 17 months, made $1 million. And then yesterday was her 2-year anniversary of doing this, and she's already eclipsed $2 million in 24 months, guys, using everything I'm going over with you guys. But she didn't have herself as a mentor, guys. So you have somebody that's just 2 years ahead of you, right? Being your eyes and ears, how to be successful with this, right? And your prospect gets to go and binge on all this information 24/7, so you don't have to. A couple of clicks, you're able to personalize this site to yourself with a bio and a couple of pictures, but the rest is done for you, right? It explains how the system works, right? The testimonials, like I just showed you inside the community, right? And then it explains our best-selling product is the Legacy Builder. This is how people are making those 100% commission $900 payments, guys, right? It teaches you how to launch your business, right? You get this website and those automated pages ready to go for you. When you invest, the company makes their money, and how you're able to make the 100% profit, right, is they set up the automated system for you for a one-time $29 fee, guys, right? No monthly fees. You just have to choose what digital product you want to learn and earn yourself and promote. right? And so you don't have to. It explains each program to your prospect, guys. So you can go to the website and learn how the Launchpad can teach you how to make $100 a day passively, right? How the Passive Daily Blueprint is teaching community members to make $300 a day passively, right? How the Digital Mastery is teaching how to make $600 a day passively. And what our bestseller and what people are loving is the Legacy Builder, because this is made for beginners, right? So as a beginner, it's a no-brainer to get all the information so nothing's left out. So you get the first three included as well as the Legacy Builder when you invest in this blueprint. Again, one time, right? And then you get the bonuses, guys, right? The community. It teaches you a Canva crash course so you can navigate there and start creating content immediately, if not sooner, right? You get the blueprint, and then you get daily and weekly live mentorship on how to follow it to learn and earn, right? It teaches you how to start a business like this yourself if you would like, right? And there's 200 other digital product ideas that you can add, as well as do this completely faceless if you like, guys. Woo! Everything is here, right? And the hardest part, right, is right here. It's just getting started, right? This is where the let me think about it, aka let me fear about it start, right? This is where people check off and you tell them it's anywhere from a $100 to $900 investment. Start getting combative and letting you know they don't got that type of money. Are you nuts? Right? And I surmise to you, this is why you need this, because if you don't have an extra $100 to $900 to invest in yourself one time, right, to turn into a daily profit, you got to change that, right? The Legacy Builder, if you guys have been following me, it's just a one-time investment of $900. And I know this is where a lot of people are like swiping off and leaving now, right? But I said I got this started for less than the phone that I'm streaming to you on, right? How? Right? You can pay in full if you have it, because I know money isn't an issue for everybody, because some people just want a system to leverage to get more time. So they'll gladly spend 900 bucks, right, to buy themselves out of a 40-hour work week, right? But if you don't have it, offer payment plans through Afterpay, through Affirm and Klarna, where you can enroll today, still get the bonuses, and get the 4 income streams on a payment plan. And when you click checkout, the system still pops up here, right? You still get access, still get the bonuses, still get the 4 products, 100% profit, even though you use the payment plan. And for example, through Affirm, right, you can get started literally as low as $56.15 today and just pay the $29 one-time website fee. And you get full access to the system. You can get it hooked up and start learning and earning in the next 24 hours, right? And I offer Afterpay, right, and Klarna as well. And if you have a pre-existing relationship with them, already have a reputation built up with them, they may waive your down payment today and give you better terms. I had somebody get started and they already had a relationship and they waived the down payment out 30 days. So all they had to do was pay their website fee, guys. Right? This is what I'm saying. Right? If nothing changes, nothing changes. If you keep using things like credit cards, Afterpay, Affirm, and Klarna to buy shoes, clothes, Airbnbs, right, concert and sporting events tickets that don't make you any money, that's why you stay in the situation you're in. Why not leverage these things to buy a business that comes with mentorship that teaches you how to get customers, right, to a business in a box, right, and you get going, right? Grow with Alton. You want to go to getdailypayments.com, www.getdailypayments.com. Or if you like me and you don't want to click away, just tap my face, Go to the link in my bio, right? And click get the 6-figure daily blueprint and put your email in there, guys, right? And it'll ultimately get you to the sales page, guys. And the hardest part, again, is to get started. So anybody that gets started while we're live, right now, you just got to get started live. If you get started at the Legacy Builder program, right, being it in full, clicking the green button, right, or clicking the blue payment button, I don't care either way, or getting started at the Digital Mastery, right, with the green button in full or the blue button for payment plans, the $29 website fee that you have to pay at checkout, I will take care of you, right? I'll take care of that for you here on live, because I know this thing works, right? And I know the hardest part is just getting started, guys, right? And most people are thinking, well, if this works so well, why are you on here telling us about it? Or if this works so well, why don't you let me borrow the money, and when I make it back, right, I'll hit you back? Well, one, because I'm not a fool, right? If you don't have any skin in the game, what drive do you have to make this thing work? But I'm willing to help you set up your freedom system, guys, because this is the money, right? This is what does all the selling, telling, and closing for you, and collects the emails that continually send the people through the system to buy those 4 products, guys, right? You can use that system to promote any products you want going down the line, even if you have your own products now or services now, guys, right? The systematic core teaches you how to get customers, right? So anybody that's willing to bet on themselves while live at the digital mastery level or the legacy builder level, let's get it cracking, and we'll make sure you get launched properly, guys. What questions do you guys have? Let me know in the comments. Hang out with Wealthy 100%, my friend. Right? Nothing's left out with the legacy builder, guys. You can make $100, $300, $600, and $900 commissions by investing in one product. Right? Nothing is left out. Because when somebody discovers you on social media, they're not buying the products, they're buying you. You're telling them your story and how this system is helping you rewrite your story, and how they can do the same step by step. So why not? Right? 100%. Monica, it's the best. I wish I learned about it sooner. Let me know what questions you guys have, guys, and put a 1 in the comments if this is something you're seriously considering, because I want to get your questions answered. And if you're on the fence about anything here, I want to make sure to get those questions answered for you. And as you see, a ton of people in my community are in the comments supporting me now, guys. I thank you all. And if any of you guys have any questions, right, let me know. My friend Veronica said, what are automations? So automations, right, I guess I'll kind of break it down in the system. Automations is kind of like, when you put it in the realm of social media, is when you create a video, you have little salesmen out there for you, right? But these salesmen aren't working an 8 or a 10 or a 12-hour shift. These little salesmen, right? If you ever said to yourself, I wish there was more of me, right? You're cloning yourself in video form. It's out there working 24/7, right? So now you're automating exposure. People are able to find you and go to your page and binge on your account and get to know you, like you, and trust you just from watching your content. And then you input an automated system that when they fall in love with you and want to know what it is you're doing, they put their email in. And the automated system follows up with them via email, right? More strengthening that relationship. When they're ready to buy, those automated videos are there, and that sales page is there to close them out for you. And then a ding comes in anywhere from $100 to $900 with the Legacy Builder Blueprint. You didn't have to create the products, they're done for you. You didn't even have to build this, it's pre-built, right? And the blueprint teaches you how to get the customers to discover you, guys. That's how you're able to leverage. Like my friend Veronica, like I model my day up. When I get up and I see her already live, I feel like I'm lacking. Right. So I got to it today. I'm proud to say I was able to get all my content created and got it posted by the time my 3-year-old got up. Right. And not a moment too soon. I hear her feet teeter pattering as stuff is uploading. Right. But that's what I mean, guys. Like entrepreneurship can be lonely, especially when you don't know what the hell you're doing. Right. But I got people in the community that are in the comments. Right. And like my friend Veronica, my mantra every day is like, if she can do it, I can do it, right? If they can do it, I can do it. Because we're not doing anything different. We're just completing the activity, guys. Oh, nice, my friend. I'm not too far from Ferndale, about 20 minutes, right? Like this is our version of the morning board meeting or the morning board meeting or the right. But you got 38,000 people inside this community, right? So it's like you can't get on social media without seeing somebody in your community doing their thing, right? You can't be upset about the results you aren't getting from the work you're not doing, guys. And this group, I swear, will keep you motivated by the wins people are having and keep you motivated by just seeing people's work ethic, right? Where women, like, where the dream is to be a stay-at-home mom, and this allows you to do that. Like with me, I'm able to be with my girls all day, every day, if I'm crazy enough to want that, right? But this is what's possible, guys, right? Everybody's dreams and goals aren't the same, and that's what's beautiful about this program is everybody doesn't want to be a millionaire or bajillion. People just want enough where they can be comfortable and then have a little extra, right? There's space for everybody, right? You have people in the community that have hit 6 figures in 60 days, right? You have people in the community that have earned 7 figures in a year, right? Have earned 7 figures twice over in 2 years, right? And these are the people that you're able to mentor with, to get trained by, right? And have in your corner if you were to get stuck, right? The only common denominator here for people that aren't having success here are just ones that aren't plugging in, right? Because success is subjective. If you tie success to money, right? Some of us may never be successful, guys. And you got to understand success is just a scoreboard, or money is just a scoreboard, right? The success comes from the activity, right, Monica? This is an industry that's doing $1.2 billion a day on average. And you have 4 products that puts $100 to $900 of that money already being spent in the pockets of our community members every day, just by being in this community, right? This is what's possible. Let me know, guys, what questions do you have? The chat's been quiet today, so I want to make sure that my message is getting across, guys. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, any qualms to the negative about what we got going on here, please let me know in the comments, right? This is the way to get it, my friend. This teaches you a step-by-step proven blueprint on how to get daily paying customers digitally, guys. That's what this product does. Buy from me that have their own businesses that have no interest in reselling this. Their only interest is to learn what's inside to get clients, to get buyers, to get customers, right? I have other digital marketers that buy from me with the sole purpose to learn how to get customers to sell their own products and services. And you got people like me that were the neither, right? They just want to get a system that they can plug into, right, for a few hours a day to earn a passive income, right, and be able to slap their name on something they don't have to create, but get the benefits of being able to resell this if they don't have their own profits and get 100% profit, guys, right? This is like the digital marketing franchising model, right? This is like buying your own digital version of Chick-fil-A or Starbucks or McDonald's. People buy those franchises because they know they work, right? You just have to get customers sent to them, right? I hope that makes sense, guys. What other questions do you guys got? Let me know in the comments. Let me know. Let me know what other questions you guys got. Right? The only stupid question is the one you don't ask, guys. So please unload the clip and we'll see if I don't have an answer for you. What do you like most about this community? Is the accountability, my friend. The fact that I can show up every day. Like 3 people, 10 people in the community, okay, right? I'll give you the benefit of the doubt that they may have some sauce you don't have. But when you have a community that has over 38,000 people, and mind you, when I discovered this community, there was only knocking on the door of 1,000 people, guys. In just over a year, it's grown to over 38,000 people. And those 38,000 members aren't just looky-loos. These are people that have invested in this system and are plugging in daily to learn and earn, guys. And that's what I love about the community, right? It's not a pitch fest of people trying to sell you their stuff. Everybody in here has bought and have the same mind to move towards learning the skills to master a 2-hour workday. That's really what we're doing here, guys, right? If you're spending more than 2 hours, you're not doing something right, and that's okay, right? You're not on YouTube or Google not knowing what the hell you don't know and trying to figure it out, guys. That's the labyrinth, right? Where they talk about the labyrinth of the mind. If you don't know what you don't know, how can you ever get out? You can't. That's why most of us just quit, because even failure is a facade. Failure is just first, right, attempt in learning. But we've been conditioned to make us think that that's a bad thing, right? Right? So why not get in this community, fail fast, but fail forward? Because you have a community of people that are doing it that literally tell you, like, oh, I'm doing this and it's not working. Yeah, stop doing that. Do it this way. That's why we have daily mentorship and we have weekly trainings, guys. Right? You're not just buying this and we're sending you on your way to figure it out. Right? That's the difference here. If you've tried something like this before, guys, you don't know what you don't know. And this community understands that. So they're going to spoon feed you from the beginning. You just have to plug in, right? And receive the food, right? Most people just want to buy something and think it's going to start spitting money out. That's not how it works. You got to do some work. It's just here. It's down to a process where you only have to do it a couple hours a day because everything's already figured out. 100%. Monica, again, I just wish I found it sooner. What other questions do you guys got? Let me know. Again, website is getdailypayments.com. Link is in my bio to get started. Right? When you get to the sales site, there's 4 done for you products. You just choose the one you like that works best for you and your goals. And then you pay a one-time $29 website fee to have your automation set up. And then you're immediately able to get put into this thriving community, guys, that is going to shock you and blow you away. Right? It's much more than just a passive income online business. These people are becoming family, right? People are getting through drama and trauma, shifting mindsets all day, every day, right? Because again, you can't be the victim when you're amongst 38,000 people that are doing this, right? When you got that many people in the room, you got to look at yourself, right? And that's okay. Most people just don't want to take accountability. Like, who likes being wrong, right? But this allows you to take captain of your own vessel and start driving towards the life you deserve, right? Right? Life's not going around and driving you around, right? So again, guys, getdailypayments.com is the website. Link is in the bio. If you have any questions, please email me to the email that I send you the blueprint from, and I'll respond to you, right? No questions too small or too big, because again, I want you to make a safe and informed decision when it comes to this, right? And once you get started, we'll get you launched properly. My name is Khalif Williams, Digital Marketing Dad. Please give me a follow on your way out, and I will see you guys on the next one.